What's up, board fam? Eric here, and I've got a very busy day today. We're having a big Halloween party tonight at the house, so this video is going to be short. I do apologize. I promise I'll make it up to you guys this week. I got a ton of content coming out, but today, very busy day, so I got to make this quick. I want to address a couple of different things in this video, and the first thing is this comment here on my AMA form that I put out there. It says, damn, the last AMA was over a month ago. Do you not do them anymore? I wanted to talk a little bit about this and just sort of break down this situation and invite everyone to participate in this once again so we can start making these videos again, because I really enjoy making AMAs. They're one of my favorite types of videos to talk about because I get to answer like questions that you guys have directly without you having to like put yourself out there. So I do appreciate that part of it. But for about a little over a month, it really was just troll comments and troll questions. There was nothing there really for me to talk about. It started out with the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and then I skipped a couple of weeks because of that, because every question was about Charlie Kirk. I didn't want to talk about Charlie Kirk every week, so I was like, I don't want to talk about this. So I just kind of skipped over those weeks, and then when I came back to it, there wasn't a lot there. It was people just trolling and leaving dumb comments and things like that. There's some supportive stuff in there. Thank you guys so much for giving me shout outs on like clearing 7K and all that. Much love to you guys. I do appreciate that. But there just wasn't a lot. In order for me to make these videos work, I need to get somewhere between 10 and 15 questions a week so that I can actually go through them and figure out which ones make the most sense for me to talk about in a video. So yes, I want to start doing AMAs again. Again, I love these kinds of videos, but I need you guys to leave questions. I'm sure there's with all the stuff going on right now with all the chuds and all the channels and everything that's happening, I'm pretty sure there's no shortage of questions that you guys can have for me or videos that you want me to watch. That's another thing. I wanted to bring this up. If you want me to react to a video or a channel, okay, if that's what you want to do with this form, just say so in the form. Like if you don't have a question for me, but you're just like, I want you to check out this channel, see if they're a chud, comment on their stuff, whatever it is. If that's what you want to do, leave it in this form, and I will go look at it. I can't promise that I will definitely cover it, but it will be brought to my attention. And I look at every single one of these. So if you want me to do that, this is probably the best way to make that happen. But do not spam. There's a couple of people out there, and you know who you are, who spam me to do things, and you leave like 5, 6, 7, 8 comments just repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm very petty. I'm petty. So if you're going to like badger me like that, I'm not going to do it. Plain and simple. I'm just not going to do it. You can leave like every week if you want to leave a comment and say, hey, did you ever get back to this? Have you ever checked this out? Whatever. I will definitely like look into those. But the minute I see something, like I'll read a comment and I'm like, okay, I'll come back to that. And then the next like 5 comments are the same thing. Somebody's just like copy and pasted it over and over and over again. I'm just going to ignore that. That's just me. I'm petty like that. Sorry, that's the way it is. So if you want me to look at something, be patient, please. But the link for this is going to be in the description box down below. It'll be the first one. So if you want to ask me anything anonymously, which is what these videos are, you can go down there and check that out. I don't want to quit doing these. I like doing these, but if I cannot get a substantial amount of questions every single week, it is impossible for me to do the series because the series relies on me to get questions from you guys. So if you would like to ask something, this is your opportunity. Second thing I want to address here is, well, actually, I've got 3 things I want to talk about. Second thing is there is another form. There'll be a second link to that form in this video in the description box for Ask a Gay Guy Anything. Now, this is different from Ask Me Anything. In the Ask Me Anything form, that covers like all the chud stuff, movies, TV shows, all of that. If you have a question specifically about gay men or gay culture that you don't understand, or that you want a straight, I need to say this, straight answer for, but you're too embarrassed to ask yourself, that is the form you would use. It's going to be another video series I'm going to do, and I might do them both on a week. You know what I mean? Like every week I might cover both of these if I get enough comments on it. So like, I'd like to give an example. So if you've ever wondered things about gay dating or gay relationships or anything that you are not aware of, and this goes for chuds out there, I know a lot of you are angry at gay people, but you genuinely want to know stuff, but you can't find out because if you engage with gay people, your friends would make fun of you. So if you're one of those people and you have a question for a gay person, I will give my honest answer. Now, I do have to make sure that I keep things okay for YouTube. So if you're going to ask a question, make sure that your language in the comment is not something that's going to get flagged by YouTube, because I can't do it then. So be very careful and creative about the way you ask questions. But I wouldn't mind anything. Literally, like I'm pretty sure there are other people out there that know me, that associate with me, that probably have questions, but they wouldn't ask me. You guys wouldn't ask me because you'd be too embarrassed. This would be the opportunity for you to ask those questions. Don't feel ashamed about it. That's what the whole thing is for. So ask me anything will be the first link. Ask a gay guy anything will be the second link, and I will label them in the description box, and you can use both of them. So there's that. These will both, like, this will come back and the other one will start up if I get enough engagement on it. That's the situation with that. Okay. The other thing is I would like to start a weekly live stream where I cover not just social issues, but political stuff and just internet shit. You know what I mean? Like just random internet shit. Basically just a open format podcast. I already have the name for it. I've dropped it a few times. I'm not going to do it here because I don't want anybody to like run with it and start it up before I do it. So we're going to keep the name secret for now. But I've already got the name. I've already got the designs. I've already got the artwork and stuff ready for it. It's ready to go. All I have to do is start it up. I would like for you guys to give me suggestions on like what times of the week you would want it to be. It would be once a week starting out, and then we could expand beyond that. What time of the day is best for you? Now, keep in mind, there's a couple of restrictions, okay? Late at night is pretty much dedicated to the Nerdcast. So late streams are not going to work. I do the Nerdcast on the 2 nights of the week that I have nights off. So that's not going to happen. I also can't do it on Wednesday afternoons because that is the Showcast, unless you want it before the Showcast. Now, if you guys want something like super early in the day, East Coast time, keep in mind, I'm on the East Coast of the United States. If you want something super early in the day, we could do it before the Showcast. That is a possibility. I don't mind doing that. I would just have to end it before the Showcast starts. But if you would like something like that, that is a possibility. I'm thinking like maybe on a weekend, you know, if possible, sometime, maybe Sundays. I don't know. Let me know what days work for you guys. Early weekdays, afternoons, or weekends. Just give me some feedback on that. I would really appreciate it. I'm also going to leave, I'll probably do a poll on this in the community tab so you guys can go over and check that out and give me your thoughts on it over there. I really want to work this out. I want to start up another podcast that covers stuff that I want to talk about that doesn't fit into like the box of any of the other podcasts we have, because I like internet culture. I'd love to talk about stuff on the internet, but that's really doesn't really fit in totally with the other stuff that I do. And I have to have my guest, or I have to have guests on that know about that stuff or interested in that stuff in order for it to work. So please like interact with this video and let me know. All right. So no, I have not totally quit the AMA series. It's just on hold. I don't want to quit it, but it might be a quit if people don't ask questions. And the Ask a Gay Guy Anything will start up as soon as I get at least a dozen or so questions on that one. And again, leave me feedback about the podcast. That's it today. I don't want to keep you guys very long. I hate that I don't have anything better on a Monday, but to be quite honest, my phone has died. So I have to go out today and get a new phone, which sucks. I hate doing that. I'm not one of those people that loves new technology. I like shit that's consistent for me. So we gotta get a new phone, and we have a huge Halloween party tonight, which, by the way, Nerdcast tonight. Not sure what time it's going to start, but I will probably be in costume. We'll see how intoxicated I am by the time tonight comes around. But we'll definitely. I might even stream a little bit from, if I get a new phone. I might stream from my new phone to show you guys the stuff around the house and everything. We'll see. Anyway, you know the drill. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think, and I will see everyone later. Have a great day.